Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja परिवजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद एस भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। राम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिवजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माए की यमुना माए की भक्ति देव तुलसी महाराज की हरिनाम मंत्र की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय जय। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Dhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalan Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Anvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prayasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidhi Namine Namaste Saraswate Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubheva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Premamrayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopikānanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurāngi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya.
Narayana Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiraye Nashra Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. If it's possible, can you put this at that corner? Shiva, you keep it there. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. So,
Okay. Without just giving.
as Adhirata Rao was mentioning, it's a great opportunity that we all are here. See some of you for the first time. Most welcome.
I think it's
And for some who attended the first day and second day virtually. And today is the third day of Bhagavat Saptah. I think I am quite exposed already, so which means I'm not so quick starter. It all depends how quickly we all begin the session. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna to all. Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So, what happened? Yes.
About the snake.
About the snake. Okay. What happened?
So the snake was Narada's disciple,
Okay.
and the snake went to a village, and the people took sticks and bet the snake, and then Narad Muni came, and the snake told everything what happened, and then Narad Muni said, at least support yourself, not that you will just stay like that.
Nice. That was a support story. Talking about what is the main part. Okay. So let's come to Dakṣa Yajña. So please help me do a quick recap. So what has happened so far? That if I start, I'll start from chapter 1. If you have so much time.
अभी जब आपने quick बोला I started now. हरी कथा is always like this.
I think Omkareshwar will enjoy it because he missed the 2 days.
Definitely.
And at his home, we'll start remaining.
But we have to repeat again for the new guys, new devotees.
As always. Okay. So, once upon a time, Vidura, who is very clever, but he was puzzled. when Maitreya Rishi was explaining that Sati gave up her body. Yeah, that was very shocking because Sati is wife of Lord Shiva. And not only that, she is daughter of Dakṣa. And that too, giving up one's own body, it's quite shocking. For us, we know the story, that's why for us, we can understand. But Vidura was asking this question and Maitreya Rishi was explaining why it happened. He started explaining, once upon a time, Dakṣa, who is the Prajapati and who is the head of Prajapatis, Brahma appointed him. He is the head of all the progenitors. And Dakṣa was performing a Yajña, a fire sacrifice. All the arrangements happened. There was Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva were present, along with all the Devatas, Gandharvas, everyone, all the Rishis, Rajarshis, Devarshis. When everyone came, when everything was ready, then Dakṣa Prajapati entered the arena. And when a great person comes, then it's very normal, or it's even very apt to offer obeisances, to pay respect, to attend him. So Dakṣa, as soon as he came, everyone stood up and they were offering prayers, obeisances to Dakṣa. Everything was so nice except Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. They were still seated. Lord Brahma is okay. Dakṣa thought, I don't have any problem with him. After all, he is my father. What can I tell? So, all fine, right? But this Shiva, come on, how can he? I Prajapati, head of Prajapati, I am Dakṣa. So he was feeling so much intense that due to which he was thinking that this can't be. It's a big offense. It's such a big offense that when a great person comes, then this Lord Shiva doesn't know the right etiquettes. How can he take the fruit from the sacrifice? Right? When you do very good thing, you will share with people who can really benefit, who really you think they deserve it. He says this Shiva doesn't deserve it. I came, then I am seated. See Lord Shiva. Then he started standing up and he said, listen everyone, I am not speaking something out of ignorance or I am not speaking something out of envy. I am speaking truth. As soon as he said that, Vaishnavas know that, yeah, there is a problem. Because one doesn't claim himself that he is envy free. We know how challenging it is. Irsha, Matsara. These are the qualities that make us suffer a little, or even sometimes more, because we can't see the greatness of others. And Dakṣa was always thinking that he is greater than Lord Shiva. Why? Because he is my son-in-law. That was the thought he was having. He was thinking, first of all, he is not a civilized person. See him, he has all ashes all over the body. He has this kapalas, garland. These garlands are so nice, by the way. Thank you very much. Come at Mataji. Thank you. But Lord Shiva is wearing that garland, which if you see, we get scared and run away. And of course, if you see his hairstyle, I don't know, maybe in 2023 someone may start, but and has a nice beer skin. I don't know what is the upcoming fashion. But Lord Shiva is so simple, and not simple, but he is more than that. That he is Bhutana. He is the Lord, he is the leader of whom? Of those dull-headed, Bhutas, Vedas. Hare Krishna. So if you can come more closer, we can have more. Yeah, most of I won't eat. It's already decided. Don't be big fat. So when Dakṣa was so much disturbed, he felt I'm offended. And in that offense, he said, I am cursing you. I am cursing you. That you will not get the results of a sacrifice. Whatever the oblations will be offered, you are bereft of such results. Lord Shiva thought a great relief. If someone is calling you, unnecessarily you have to go there and collect. I'm not interested. The Lord Shiva was feeling, now I'm free. Even if someone is doing yajna, I'll not be disturbed because I am busy with meditation. Lord Shiva is so much absorbed in meditation. He is always, he is Yogesha, he is Yogeshwara. So he is always in meditation. So if someone is inviting for a program, the fire sacrifice, he has to go. Now he is free. So in a way, Lord Shiva felt fine. He was not taking offense. That is the greatness of Vaishnava. That is the greatness of Lord Shiva, that he didn't take offense of Dakṣa, that he is saying, you are being cursed. He said, okay. But that was too much. And after the curse, he could not be there. He left. But then Nandishwar, who is a devotee of Lord Shiva, he couldn't bear this. He started counter-cursing. He started cursing, hey, you all who are assembled here, don't you know what is happening here? And you're just watching. So you are part of it. So you will get a curse. So Nandishwar cursed them. That you will bereft of all the knowledge. After all the knowledge is to understand the greatness of great personalities, like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu. So the Vedas are telling this. And when this is not the case, so he said, what is the use of all that knowledge? Bereft of it. And then he also said, what is that nice space? Pretentious, religious, householder life. So called. People will be just busy in Grahamedi way of living, not Grihastha form of living. Anyway, I will not repeat so detailedly, otherwise we will miss quiz. Also will take the time. So that was the counter curse. Happy.
I was telling him yesterday. It will be a long story to tell.
Now you are happy. After all, to please you, I am very big. So then, when Nandishwar was cursing all the Brahmanas who were there to do the yajna, the Brahmanas thought, what is this? And they considered whom? Nandishwar and all the followers of Lord Shiva. That you will become atheists, pashandis. You will not understand what is the real purpose of Vedas, because you have found fault in Yajña, in Vedas, which is what the purpose of it is to glorify Lord Janardhan. So, Bhrigu, on behalf of all of them, he cursed. And then, so this is a nice series of curses, which is not so good. And then finally, usually, again, it will take time, but usually sometimes we see something is happening on the road. If some two people are fighting, everyone will come and see what's happening. Is it so curious? Right? They will be fighting on the road. One is scolding left and right, one is beating, and then everyone will come as if like protecting. No, they want to just see what is happening. Where is it going to happen? Very curious. But Lord Shiva felt very, very painful. He had great pain because of me, because of my presence, all this has happened. And he left the place because he was afraid that if Nandishwar will continue his cursing process, he may even curse Lord Janardhan. And that can ruin everything. So Lord Shiva became very morose, and then he left the place. And then, but then Vidura is still asking Maitreya Rishi. This is one chapter over. Day 1 to 8. So Vidurji is asking, but still, how can it relate to Sati leaving body? It's very painful, right? If someone want to commit himself leaving the body, it's very painful. But Sati, how did she could do that? Then Maitreya Rishi further explained that there was another yajna. I don't know why these yajnas are performed. They say that's welfare for everyone. There is one more yajna, Brahaspati Sabha. But before that, there was this Vajpayee yajna that was performed, and in Shiva Puran, it is explained what is the value that one gains. And basically, it's all glorification. Hey Lord, you have given everything, so we are very grateful to you. So give us more. So then Maitreya Rishi started, hey, but Dakṣa has performed this yajna, and he intentionally didn't call Lord Shiva. I don't know, even if you would have called, Lord Shiva wouldn't have gone because he is not so interested. So when this yajna was performed, everyone again came from different planets in their nice airplanes. It's like here how we came in cars and planes. So there was nice assembly and everything was ready. Sati Devi was seeing that different denizens are coming, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Everyone were coming with all very nice dress, all fully ornamented. Seeing this Mother Sati, she was thinking, okay. She approached her Lord and she asked, I would like to also go. Of course, we got shorted. I'm saying. She asked that I also desire to go there. After all, it's been a long time I have gone there. I know, I mean, she knows that tension between Dakṣa and Lord Shiva. So she was not pushing, but now it was a great opportunity that not only these Gandharvas have come, all my sisters will attend this festival, this ceremony with their husbands. It's a great opportunity to see them, to have nice socializing time. So, but Lord Shiva said, no, in brief, he said that it's not good for you. He said that, okay, it's not good for you. If you go there, you get into trouble. And he did definitely warn. But it is said that women are usually soft-hearted. Yeah, I would put this word properly. Soft-hearted. बोलना पड़ा शासन का बाद में so out of that soft-heartedness, she was still very persistent that no. I want to go. So in that spirit, she was, and Lord Shiva, okay, what to do? He kept quiet, because Lord Shiva is such a nice husband that he is very calm. Whatever one wants to derive, they can derive whatever they can. So Sati Devi, she was in a fix, and that is the opening of this chapter where we are going to start.
Prabhuji, may I ask one question?
Yes.
From the day one, actually. I mean, after the discussion, this came up. Like the Brahmanas could not stop Dakṣa because they were dependent on him. But why? What stopped Brahma to stop him? Because he was his father. He could have told Dakṣa that, okay, like blaspheming Shiva like this is not, because he was really talking about the bodily features of Shiva, but not really the soul, right? So why Brahma did not warn Dakṣa about it?
To involve in Dakṣa's affair?
Yeah.
Daksha spoke and left. Dakṣa, I mean, he spoke and he didn't have patience to take a feedback or why, what, and all those things. He was quite in anger. So this also happens, right? In families also we see that, okay, there is an elder person who can tell a lot. When the person cannot hear, what is the purpose of telling? We see so many keep quiet because to have to save their self-respect, they just. And here Dakṣa was quite in anger. And usually, when a person is disturbed, and when we want to correct when the person is disturbed, it becomes even more aggressive. It can become more adverse, and people will think, okay, hey, you don't know, father. I know a lot about Shiva. That could go into offensive mode where he starts criticizing Shiva even more. So that. Yes.
Can I also ask something? So you said that people cursed, the Brahmanas cursed the devotees of Shiva. And why do the rishis who are Rishi is a devotee of Lord Vishnu, he is a Vaishnava, why do such Vaishnavas, why do they curse and show so much anger? It's always in some
There are different grades and different levels of Vaishnavas, right? So I said that if someone is saying Hare Krishna or Krishna one time, he is a Vaishnava. But then Shiva and such a Vaishnava is still at a different level, right? And Rigumuni, he was seeing that Dakṣa is also Vaishnava. But what he saw is that I am respecting Lord Vishnu, that's enough. I don't have to respect his devotees. And Rigu was in that spirit. So that also will be corrected.
So all the rishis who usually curse in all the pastimes, they have some sort of
level of maturity in Vaishnavism. Yes.
Did Brahma come to the second Yajña? Because he could have gone on strike, maybe
Fathers don't have choice. Whatever sons does, we have to follow.
Second year, Yajna, Brahma didn't come. Brahma and Vishnu go. At least in the beginning, they did come.
Whereas Shiva Puran says both came.
Oh. And Bhagavatam, I think they don't.
That we will see now. That's a part of
Today is the second, I guess.
like.
Third, actually.
Any other questions? Anything?
Because Brahma was already knowing that something bad will happen. So he decided not to go there.
Yeah.
Wise people know now. So coming back, so Maitreya is saying to Vidura that Lord Shiva was very silent after Sati spoke, and she was between two things: husband, father. What to do now? And in yesterday's session, we were seeing that Lord Shiva even says that yes, compared to the husband, father is even superior because he gave birth. So, but still, because he has problem with me, he will not be able to see you like his daughter. So, Lord Shiva was silent. Yeah, he has spoken what he has to tell. And let's see what is going to happen. Because Lord Shiva knows what will happen. If she stays here, she will. Because she is so much disturbed that she can't bear, she will die. If she goes there, yeah, he knows. But what does Shiva want to represent here is that he wants to show that he can protect to a certain extent. Not beyond. And this is also what happens in our own life. Yeah, we are not talking about a Sati story here, but we are talking about in our life there are two situations always. One is the Shreyas and one is the Priyas. And we struggle to understand what is really good for us and what is very dear for us. Here Sati, she was thinking, hey, I want to go to that sacred Yajña so that I can see. She is always thinking, hey, this is very, I want to be there. That's her desire. She is so much attracted. But what is Shreya? Her husband is explaining that this is not safe, it's not good, it's not right. Did we get invitation for the Yajña?
No.
No invitation. But Sati said, to go to my own home, do I really need an invitation? It is very valid, right? Of course, in Germany, we may have all this like, okay, I'm coming on Friday and 12 o'clock, open the door, are you there or not? Book my calendar. But to go to one's own home, at least we don't need to book such appointments. But Lord Shiva is saying that, okay, we don't have invitation, but still we can go if the person is not finding faults. If a person doesn't find faults in us, if a person respects us, if a person value us, then it's okay. But here, Dakṣa, Lord Shiva is saying, no, your father, due to that bitter experience or even many other experiences. If we see in Shiva Puran, there is this Rudra Samhita, and in Rudra Samhita there is almost like 15 chapters, I think, a lot, all explaining about some, and still that is in nutshell, but still in a further detail. So, and in that place, in that situation, Lord Shiva spoke everything, and at a point, Sati became so angry that she saw at Shiva with so hot, burning eyes, as if like, I don't know what will happen to Shiva. Why? Because we are so much attached to our priyas. Whatever we think that this is right, this is good, I like it, we are ready to do everything, anything. By asking, by begging, by scolding, by all kinds of activities, what we can do, we try. Sometimes we see split personalities within us, right? Yeah, I'm very, very shanta, I'm very peaceful. But someone will say, hey, but what you did last time, yesterday night, it doesn't show like that. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. So all personalities will come when we don't get what is our, what we aspire. Here Sati, she was put in two things, Shreya or Priya. Shreya or Priya. So, Shreyas we can see like bitter medicines. When we take them, they are not so tasty, right? They are not so tasty, but they really do good for us. For example, if someone says, get up early morning 4:30 for doing japa. What? 4:30? What is 4:30? 4:30, no. 6:30, okay. 6:30 also, I'll put alarm. Not I get up, no guarantee. Someone are laughing here. They could correlate, I think. Yeah, isn't it? And then Priya means, okay, if my office starts at 9, at least sleep till 9 o'clock. That is Priya. Isn't it so nice? So Priyas are always so sweet that we really enjoy the sweetness and we don't want to do what is good for us. And again, Shreyas are the sources of everlasting what? Bliss. Means if we really can follow these rules and regulations or discipline, then what will happen is we can really elevate. We all want happiness, and that happiness is guaranteed if we take little austerity, little penance, little discipline. That is the benefit of following Shreyas. Whereas if we take the path of the Priyas, it is never lasting. Never lasting what? Something. So we want happiness, which is everlasting. Then we should see what is Shreya. And if we really don't do that, then there will be never lasting suffering. So, or even we can say never lasting happiness, which means whatever we think, of course, Priya means happiness. That's the beauty. But it's never lasting. After some time, it's gone. And then now comes to this. What is this? Then Shreyas. One who is intelligent can easily understand. For me to take Shreya is good for me. So in that way, an intelligent person is advancing because he knows that sugar is not good, medicine is good. So he has intelligence. He is using the wisdom and he is consulting the wisdom. So in that way, he knows. That's why he becomes Buddhiman, not Buddhuman. Are we having Buddhuman today? No, right? What is it? No, I was asking a character in our drama today. His name is Buddhuman or not? Today you will miss if you go. Anyway, so here Sati Devi was in this problem, what to do, and sometimes when we are so much attached, we say, okay, nothing will happen, let me go and come. In spite of her Lord, of course, आजकल पति देव का वैल्यू क्या है? तो पति कुछ बोलेगा तो everyone is silent, very obedient. Yes, huh? ठीक है. Nice timing. So in this way, Lord Shiva has explained everything. So intelligent person guided everything, but what happened is that because of weakness and womanly weakness, she said, "Okay, I want to go." So she chose to go in spite of such a situation because she thought, okay, after all, maybe there is a chance that my father is so nice, kind-hearted. I am the beloved daughter of him, and my sisters are there. Everything, so everything will be fine, and then it will be over. But what happened? Just because of this weakness, we think that nothing will happen. Just like we see in case of Gautam Buddha, right? No, sorry, Yudhishthir Maharaj was asked by Yajña, what is the most amazing thing in the world? He said, a person is seeing that other person is dying, but he thinks it will not come to me. So we think that, mere zindagi mein sab theek chalega. Whatever. I'm always optimistic. I can live in that. So, in this way, the understanding between Lord Shiva and Sati was in split, yeah. And then, out of her womanly soft-heartedness, womanly weakness, scriptures say that she decided, okay, let me go. And when she decided to go, so when she started leaving very rapidly, because she's also disturbed. She was hoping that my hubby will come, I will go with him like my sisters along with them. I'll have a nice time. Without husband, if I go, she was very disturbed. We can't understand that anyway. So she left, and immediately Lord Shiva's devotees, who were there, they all went with Sati. And here it is said that they are called Anucharas. Anuchara of Lord Shiva. Why? Because even Lord Shiva didn't speak a word, but they all understood what their master wants. Of course, Lord Shiva is anyway told, if you go there, it's problem, but she decided to go. And the question may come, okay, how can one let the wife go without any protection? Now, if husband is there, protection is there. But otherwise also, immediately, as soon as when Sati left, immediately they arranged a bull on which she was made to sit, and all the ornaments and with big musical instruments and whole, as if like this was a marriage party. she was going. She went. So here we understand that what is a top class devotee? Top class disciple is the one, even before the master is speaking, he understands what master wants, and he is going to provide that. So that's what is this anucharas means. And now comes the important thing. Now the episode of Lord Shiva and Sati is over. Now she has entered the place where the yajna is going to happen. And this yajna is made very, very opulent, very rich, like all gold and grass and stone and whatever, everything is required. All this paraphernalia was present there and accompanied with Vedic hymns. All the Vedas hymns were going on and everything. And animals of all kinds, of all kinds of animals were present there, just to select an animal to cut it. Bali, to kill animal. That is there in the Shastras. But I think as yesterday did we discuss or day before yesterday? Day before yesterday we discussed the purpose of animal is not to cut and eat, or because the slaughterhouses are so many, let's open a sacrifice arena where it can become a replacement, attractive, open space, hygienic. No. The yajnas, there the animal sacrifice was performed with only one motive: to test how good one is able to perform the sacrifice by reciting the Vedic mantras very, very carefully and precisely correct. Because we know that Sanskrit is such a powerful language, even a simple consonant mistake if we make, Karab can become Kharab. It can make a huge difference. So to check the power of the Brahmanas, a goat or animal was arranged. This animal was killed, but then through the mantras, the animal was given a new life. And in that way, the quality of Brahmanas Ucharan was checked. And in that way, it was done, but not for killing animals or eating animals, not for that. So when Sati, along with all the followers, they reached the arena, all assembled there, saw Sati. But because they were scared of Dakṣa, because they know, okay, Dakṣa would be disturbed or may not like or whatever he may do because of any other anger, any other curse. So they didn't go and welcome her or greeted her. But again, the women of Dakṣa's house, which are the sisters and mother, they welcomed her. It is said that their affection and love of women cannot be checked because they are very genuinely loving persons. So that's why they could not stop. They could not be so hard-hearted like men. No, I should not see her. No, they very quickly, they forgot all those things or whatever may happen. She's our sister or daughter. They went and they received in a way. Yeah, and then Sati did not accept these greetings, what were coming from sisters or even mother. She was quite disturbed. Why my father is not seeing me? Why is he? He's so indifferent. Usually this happens, right? If you are expecting something, and if that doesn't happen, though something else is happening, we are not so interested. Though someone else is expecting, someone else is coming with love and affection. No, I am disturbed by because Dakṣa, my father, he is not. So Dakṣa, my father, though she said, I am his pet, but still, he is so, he is not at all seeing me, not at all greeting me. If one is very dear to his daughter, he is very eager to see when she will come. What time are you coming? When are you coming? How are you coming? Shall I send someone? No arrangement here. And he was even not happy when she did all arrangements. She came on her own. And then this shows what happens in material relationships. We see that Dakṣa's daughter, out of 16 daughters, Sati is here, his dearmost, but it is only temporary. As soon as situation came where he didn't like Shiva, he didn't like, what happened? Did Sati do anything wrong? No. But he didn't even. So it is said that the bodily relationship and all these things are very temporary. Just by a small provocation, then the relationships are ruined. No more love, no more affection, no more attachment. That will terminate the intimacy between people at a bodily, material level. I mean, of course, I'm speaking, but you can also add in saying yes or no. But yes, that's the reality. Not only that, it disturbed her very, very much that her father was showing very indifference. Not only that, she saw that where is the oblation of Lord Shiva? No arrangement. If someone is said, there won't be anything, afterwards you will become quite normal and you will do arrangement, right? But it was not there. We were discussing, right? After some time, Dakṣa could have become normal. He didn't become normal. Here we see that he didn't arrange. He didn't arrange anything. There was no oblations for her husband, and this was more disturbing. So much disturbing. Why it is so much disturbing? Please come in. Please come in. We have a lot of space. So, your name is Manisha.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please come. Aye. So, Sati, she was very much disturbed that my father, it's not even someone else, my father himself, who is he? He is a father-in-law of Lord Shiva. At least रहता ना, family के बारे में देखेंगे. We want at least make sure that our family people are happy. When we do something, we keep aside some prasadam for them or something we arrange so that even if I'm not so generous to take care of everyone, at least I take care of my family. And here, Dakṣa was not even arranging that the oblations for Lord Shiva disturbed her so much that what is this? And this will be very painful for ladies, especially because if the respect is not given from her own family side, it becomes even more serious, right? It means from my own home, there is no respect for Lord Shiva. So if wife's side do not respect, and this cannot be tolerated by wife. This is Vedic standard, but we see also how things have evolved that when the relations are not good, then there are also court cases, all kinds of nuisance. So many things happen. Why? Because everyone wants to be selfishly happy. We don't care about others' happiness. We don't want to compromise. We don't want to adjust anything. I want to be happy. And here we see that Dakṣa want to be happy. For that matter, he didn't even invite his daughter. If she comes, again I have to see that. I don't want to see that. Shiva, it's all inauspicious. He's only for namesake auspicious. Lord Shiva, Shiva means auspicious, isn't it? Only for namesake. That's what he could see. What is he having? Markata Lochana. He has eyes like monkeys. My God. We don't have to repeat again. It's very. See, so much disrespect that Dakṣa had. So he didn't even call, and there is nothing, no arrangement for him. So she became very, very disturbed, and she marked this as insult, and she became very angry. Same again. Now the difference between Dakṣa's insult and he becoming angry, and Sati becomes insulted and also angry. Now we try to little understand it. Shall I repeat again? Dakṣa also felt he was insulted. Sati also felt she is insulted. Dakṣa became angry, he cursed, and Sati became angry, she will curse. Action is same. Yesterday you remember, na? When was it? Day before yesterday. If you turn off the TV volume, Grahastha Grahamedi, same drama, but the facts are different. Now what is happening? Actions are same, but we try to see what is the reason behind it. Why Dakṣa made a mistake and why Sati didn't make a mistake. Let's try to understand that. She was very much disturbed mainly because she sees that my husband is not respected. And okay, everyone may think that my husband is great, my husband is great. Or okay, how can this happen? But it's not just thinking that my husband is great. Lord Shiva is really great. It's not just for namesake I'm feeling or okay. If my husband is great, I am also great. Na? Not because of that greatness. Lord Shiva is really great. So she got really disturbed and she says, the followers of Lord Shiva, the ghosts, were ready to kill Dakṣa. They could see that, okay. But Sati stopped. Mera bhi kuch banta hai. Don't enter the arena so soon. Because I know you will be disturbed, yeah, because your master is ill-treated, not respected. But more than that, he is also my master. And this whole drama is happening where? In my own house. How can this happen? What kind of people are here? To whom I am really born? To Dakṣa. I am called Dakṣayani. Because I am born from him. And whenever Lord Shiva says, come and sit on my lap, hey, Dakṣayani, I feel so painful. Because what kind of person to whom I am born? So this all adds more pain, and she thinks that yes, she especially condemned her father and speaking against him in presence of all. Usually, if one is a devotee, if one is a intelligent person, or if one is, I'm not getting the right word. If one is matured in manners or in behavior, one will not shout in the public. One will not scold or one will not tease, chastise in public. जो भी है पूरा होने के बाद घर में बाद में बात करेंगे. No. Yeah, it was unbearable. How to keep up such etiquette? Yes, now we see why. Why didn't Sati wait until everything happened? Why? Because it was a Vaishnava aparana. It was such an offense that her father has done, for which there is a way how to handle, how to deal. This is what we will learn today. Of course, will not apply so quickly. We also have to come to that platform level. Here we see that Dakṣa, he thought that, hey, I don't need Lord Shiva. Because after all, we also know that in Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Bhoktaram Yajña Tapasam, Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. So he's saying that hey, I am the one who is going to take all whatever yajna you are doing, everything comes to me only. So he was thinking only if Lord Vishnu is yeah, I am his devotee, so anyway I am doing yajna, he will get it, so there is no need. But it is very narrow-mindedness, because if we see, it is said that one who worships the devotee of the Lord is far superior compared to one who directly worships the Lord. We usually think that no, I want to have direct connection. Phone lagao direct. I don't want anyone mediators. I want direct connection to the Lord. I do service here, he will take it there. No, it doesn't work that way, because Lord is seeing how humble we are. भगवान के पास सब करने जाते हैं, लेकिन भक्तों के पास टेस्ट रहेंगे ना. He will be tested. How good are we? Are we really following? नहीं तो Krishna is saying, I think we know this, right? When it comes to a person, right? He says, hey, I have accumulated a lot of wealth, but it's all because of you, right? भगवान को बोलते हैं ना, भगवान की वजह से सब कुछ मिला है. Lord, I want to give you. What I'll do is, I'll make one round big circle, and we'll throw the money in the air. Whatever will fall in that is yours. भगवान ऊपर रहता है ना. Lord is up, so I am just whatever you can catch, it's yours. But when we ask the same money, okay, please give to the sadhus. Please give to the one who is distributing this knowledge. Please support. People say, no, I don't have trust in him. He may exploit, and we will give so many reasons because we don't want. So here we see that Dakṣa's behavior is completely condemned, because he was saying that only he is seeing Shiva separate from Vishnu. That itself is a big offense. In Padma Purana it is mentioned. Yeah, in what is it, second or third? It says that one should not see Lord Shiva as independent to Lord Vishnu. Even to think that way is independent, or to compare Lord Shiva to Vishnu, that is already considered as committing offense. Yes.
Hari and Har mein koi bhed nahi hai. This is like very good, because sometimes in our japa also now we have to have these 10 offenses. So second offense is like we should not compare like demigods like Shiva. We should not think about him doing japa. So it's not like this. It's like we should not see any difference between them. Hari and Har mein koi bhed nahi hai.
Yeah. So we should not try to compare. We should just understand the position. Yeah, we should understand the position, and so when Vishnu or Vaishnava is insulted, one should be angry, which is quite normal. Now one may ask a question. You're already asking a question.
I mean, two points there. One is connected to this one. Sati, when she raised her voice against her father, his father is also not maybe a pure Vaishnava, but still he's a Vaishnava. Maybe not that level of Shiva. And now we have two Vaishnavas in the conflict, Lord Shiva and Dakṣa. Right now Dakṣa and Shiva. And now she's coming in between. So is this an appropriate behavior? Like, because, okay, for sure he's doing an offense, but there are two Vaishnavas and they are in conflict.
Sati is also Vaishnava.
Yeah, but okay, but what is the?
That's
I want to understand the.
You want
the
to say
behavior of a Vaishnava here, that should we come in between two Vaishnavas, or should we keep quiet and let them solve between each other? Because now
the question was she was not coming to solve the problems. She came to her own home.
And that's also my second question. A woman, when she's married, as per one of the purport I think I read from Shilpa, when she's married, it's not her home anymore. She's thinking it's a home, but practically when she got married, it's done. It's not her home anymore. Her home is now Shiva and everything there. So she's assuming that's my home and I will get all the respect, and that's just a myth.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't has any what do you call it? Position in her own house.
But that's the cause of her suffering. She has the attachment.
Actually,
No, it's not wrong.
No?
No, it's not wrong. It is said to be after marriage, the husband's house is her home. Yeah, it doesn't mean that she's totally disconnected. Yeah. So she could still she should still kind of maintain. After all, that's what in yesterday's context we read. Yeah, when it's about husband or father, so we are still talking about father relationship. It's still there.
Once a father is always a father.
Yeah, but now she's also offending father.
Actually, Lord Shiva already told to Sati that don't go. I am your husband and please follow me. Now you are my wife, so my authority is higher than your father's authority. He told her already in the Srimad Bhagavatam, but she didn't obey him. So that's the reason of this catastrophe. That
Yeah, I mean, there is also purport which says, wait, I can quickly.
No, actually, Lord Shiva knew that.
Yeah.
वहाँ पे कुछ होने वाला है, इसलिए तुम मत जा.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
he said
sorry,
that too.
I think Shastra also say that na, guru and father and
Brother.
husband,
Yeah.
you can go without their permission. Without any permission, you are allowed. Even women are allowed to go to your father's house, guru's house, or husband's house.
But there is a condition that if they are not inviting you due to making a triskar, if they are inviting knowingly, if they forget to invite you, then you go. But if he is want to make a virodh, he want to make a triskar.
नहीं कुछ नहीं
The Lord Shiva already says that you should go to guru, to father, to brother. But if they are knowingly not inviting you and they want to make a aparadh from you, then don't go there. This is also valid.
So that's my point. She intentionally, first of all, ignored her husband's feedback, went there, and now she's acting okay. Now I'm a Vaishnava and you are offending my husband, and now we're
Prabhuji explained two things, Priya and Shreya. This is so she was,
Lord Shiva was giving Shreya.
Lord Shiva was Shreya because Lord Shiva gave, just cautioned her that you will feel bad if you go there, but he did not force her to do that. Okay, then but she is still affected with the emotions, so she went towards Shreya. That okay, I have to go to my home. I want to meet my father. So I think action is justified.